Servus, grüß euch, and welcome to Fitch.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Today I would like to talk about my favorite lenses for the Sony A7 III, which I'm recording right now, especially for filmmaking. So let's get it started. I do a lot of sport videography and I need to have good zoom lenses. So I go with the Sony 24-105 and the Sony A7iii. These are amazing lenses and I use them in all of my videos so far. The 70-200 is such an amazing lens when it comes to shooting the distance. It has in-body stabilization, which makes it possible to shoot handheld even on 200mm with that lens. When I shoot weddings, I love to have this lens with me to get the perfect close-up shots without interrupting the ceremony. The bokeh on this lens is not that great because it's only an f4, but it's still an amazing lens and worth every penny. The Sony 24-105 is an amazing lens when it comes to shoot a variety of shots. On 24mm you can use it as a vlog lens to shoot yourself and you get nice wide angle shots with it. Even though 105 is a great focal length for weddings as well, I use it most of the time for sport videography. The 24-105 is like the best universal lens you can get, in my opinion, and this lens is always in my camera bag. Next up, I would like to talk about my Sony 30mm macro lens. This lens is perfect when it comes to product photography or videography, and if you need to get the super close-up shots. It's an APS-C lens, but it works perfectly on the Sony A7 III. I use that lens to get the perfect shot of the wedding rings, for example. Furthermore, 30mm is like a great focal length for me for filmmaking, so I used that lens most of the time for my Vietnam travel video, which I would link up here. So definitely check that out. Last but not least, my overall favorite lens, the Sony 16mm 1.4. This is a super cheap lens. I use it all the time and I love the image with it produced in combination with the Sony A7 III. It's an APS-C lens as well, like the Sony 30mm macro, and you will not see any difference when it comes to video quality because of that. I really love that lens. It's my main lens for B-roll, night shoots and on the gimbal, so I highly recommend getting this lens for the Sony A7 III. These are my favorite lenses for the Sony A7 III. I hope you liked that video, I hope it was helpful. All my lenses, all my camera gear is linked down in the description below, so check that out. And if you are into filmmaking, telling stories, camera gear and having fun, subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys in the next one. Today I would like to talk about filmmaking. No, I don't want to like filmmaking. Subscribe. That lens for product photography is like my favorite. Do is the display. Super is a dose of the display. Super fish.